As many of you know, the M18 is my most played vehicle by far and my favorite light tank in game. In the right hands, it's an extraordinarily strong vehicle, but I see a lot of people not using it to its fullest potential. There are a few things you have to keep in mind when you're playing the M18. Firstly, your gun isn't actually all that good for the battle rating, and oftentimes you'll be facing vehicles like Tiger IIs that are practically impervious to your cannon from the front. On top of this, you have very little survivability, making you rely almost solely on your mobility to get kills. The good news is, because of your absurd mobility, you can get great positions early and pick off the enemy team from the shadows. How do you know what a great position is on each map? I could go over each individual map's best positions, but that would take far too long, so I'll explain the basics. Don't go down the center of the map, and look for locations that have good sightlines and solid cover. You generally want to make sure that you can reverse into cover after firing to maximize your chances of survival. Everything else basically comes down to experience. If you're like me, you're going to get yourself into some pretty sticky situations where you find yourself facing far more enemies than you can take on alone. When this happens, you have to know which targets to take out first. You generally want to shoot the furthest target in the back so that you hopefully don't alert the enemies around them. If they see you, just run away. You might be able to win a frontal engagement with a Tiger or a Panther, but you have a much higher chance of success if you relocate and attack from the shadows again. Shot placement is also extremely important when flanking, because you don't want to simply disable someone and allow them to warn their team. Most of the time you want to shoot for ammo, because an ammo explosion is always a one-shot kill. Sometimes you can just shoot center mass and they'll die, but other times if you hit their turret, it'll take out their commander, gunner, loader, and leave them alive. I would recommend going to the protection analysis and learning where to shoot vehicles you commonly face, but generally the center lower side works best for most vehicles. Try to lead your shots a little bit more forward than you think, to make sure you take out the driver and machine gunner, especially on German vehicles with high frontal armor but low response times. It's better to take out the driver since these vehicles won't be able to turn towards you before you reload. I'll show you a few example matches to give you an idea of what I think about during a game. Also, for ammunition, it really doesn't matter how much ammo you take, you're gonna die most of the time anyway. I would worry much more about making sure you have enough ammo versus too much. Now, first thing I'm thinking on this map, there's several different ways to flank on this one. Sometimes I go all the way out to the right at C, but it doesn't seem to be as successful as pushing towards the back of A. Now I hear a light tank in front of me. It sounds like a PT-76. Ooh, that's an enemy right there. Ooh, unlucky, bud. It's gotta be a PT-76. Got his commander. Well, we got his track. I can deal with that. Let's actually just load a high explosive shell. Little left. Beautiful. It's a Panther? It's actually a VK. Can go through his turret cheek. Oh, we got his breach. That's perfect. Sometimes you just get commander, gunner, loader on those guys. Okay. I don't want to get shot through a train car. And that's an enemy up front. Only so much to be done. How did he not do anything? Okay. This guy doesn't seem to notice. So we should be able to go through his side. Not at that angle. This VK seems to know exactly where we are, though. This guy thinks that going behind these train cars is going to save him. He is mistaken. Cheeto got us. And we get this guy. Yes. And we get this guy. Yes. Let's shoot for his track. And let's shoot for his turret crew again. Do I have any plan or strategy right now? No, of course not. I'm just trying to save the match at this point. Hello, Sherman. I need to decap A and then go back over here. Can I see you? That's crazy. He just turned perfectly. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. Now, Eastern Europe, I always do the same flank. I go in the trees over here. Is this foreshadowing? Just have faith. Just trust. Give me a warm-up match or two and I'll pop off. Just you wait. Just you wait. Very unfortunate. That's great. Of course I hit his driver's port, bro. Why are you even watching this video at this point? I think it's clear that I probably don't have the best advice. But I'll pretend that I do. I'm gonna flank. I'm just gonna go to B. What do you want from me? I stand by my advice. I just am still not that good at the game, to be honest. Don't worry. I will still show you every match. That's the lucky shot promise. But I do like to go up here. I like to go up here to these rocks and I like to shoot to the left. Generally, you want to shoot for the last guy first. In this situation, you just want to shoot for whoever comes around the corner. Hello, Partisan, or just T-34. This is such a punchy sounding gun ever since they changed the... Ooh. Yeah, that's not happening. If only we had smokes, dude. I'm telling you, this thing with smokes would be an absolute menace. Yikes. I think one of the reasons I love this vehicle so much is A, it has absurd mobility compared to other vehicles at the battle rating, and B, it just doesn't feel too bad to die in because it's so fast. I can just instantly get back to where I was. Someone's up front. Sounds like a panther. Yep, it's a panther. Come on, give me your cupola, bro. Beautiful. That's an enemy out there. He's probably 800 or 900. Oh, I'm actually too good. I'm too good. Listen to everything I have to say. This will teach you how to be better. That was such a perfect shot. How did that not go through? Well, I mean, it went through. How did it not do anything? That's over his head. That's over his head. I do want you to keep in mind most of your games are going to be full up tiers, or at least a 6.7 match. It doesn't really change much of how you perform, to be honest. Died? This map, I used to flank all the way out towards C, but I find that you just can't get very many kills, and you often face people who are also flanking, and it's annoying to fight decent light tank players. So nowadays I go down here, and I normally turn in here or right here. Just look at our mobility though, bro. It's so insane. Apparently this thing could go 55 miles per hour. It sounds Russian. That is Russian. Now, sounds pretty stupid, but I'm gonna be pushing. It is pretty stupid. You should be more patient than I am, but I'm playing in the M18. What do you expect? This is where I got my playstyle after all. I'll have you know, that guy didn't make a single sound as he was driving towards us. It's kind of crazy that soon you'll be able to take 3 separate M18s out at the same time. I really would buy that pack. I would buy the Black Cat M18, but it doesn't have the muzzle brake, and the muzzle brake makes this thing look so much cooler. The 76 with no muzzle brake is just, ugh, so boring. Now we're flanking even further still. PT-76, no worries. There's people to my left, I hear. That's a lot of people to my left. That's crazy that doesn't kill him. I hate Waffenträgers so much, you have no idea. Alright. That was supposed to kill the IS-2. That was supposed to kill the IS-2. There we go. Oh my goodness, dude. Beautiful. Now we got the Waffenträger. I'd love to put a little smoke behind me, but enemies to my left. Yes. Oh, PT-76 out there. He's probably around that distance. I'm actually so good with this gun, bro. Beautiful. And there's the guy behind him. Hello, Bulldog. How does he hit me there? Okay, engine, radiator, fuel tank. That's good enough for me to kill you. That's somehow didn't do nearly enough. And beautiful. Thank goodness. Man, I always hit that on Tigers, dude. Without fail, I always hit that on Tigers. Beautiful. This Tiger is gonna shoot at me. He got destroyed by a teammate. This is why scouting's so insanely strong. And why it's so insanely annoying. Beautiful. Fret not. We'll get the nuke eventually. Would I really be an M18 player if I didn't flank all the way out to the river? I do want to say, those of you who play this thing, I have seen so many people take a flank way too far towards their spawn when you don't even have the objectives. You're going to be more helpful for your team if you just turn around and attack the objectives with your team. That's going to kill me. I don't even know where this guy's... Yeah, that was a good shot on it, actually. But nonetheless... Ooh. It still doesn't go through. brother. What do you want me? What do you want me to do? Yes, I see you, Yag Panther. A little higher, maybe? It doesn't even go through. It doesn't even go through. What is the point of an MG weak spot if it doesn't do the weak spot thing? This is why I hate German weak spots. Don't notice me. Beautiful. That's... Hello. Oh, I didn't actually know where to shoot that. That's so annoying, dude. Literally a millimeter to the left. There's an enemy light tank behind our spawn. Or at least that's what the map said. Hello, EBR. Why do you have to be so annoying? What is that vehicle? Is that a Sherman? Beautiful. That was not a Sherman. How did we go through that thing? Oh, we got Mozdok. On one of my recent videos, I had 2 people say they actually like this map. I can't believe we found the only 2 people. Oh, we're built different. And that worked out. Give me my gunner back. A ricochet on an M36? Are you joking? You guys getting a sense of deja vu? It's fine. We'll do better this time. Hey, Tiger. Yeah, go away. Go away. Don't look at me. No. Okay. No worries. And that took him out. That's beautiful. I think he's probably also 800 out. Ooh, nice shot. Okay, assist. Hello, VK. Ooh. Oh, I hit that. We actually hit that. Ooh. Tiger out there. Ooh, nice shot, man. Ooh, another decent shot. Oh, come on. None of those go through? Okay. Oh, why did it have to be the Panther with the decent turret traverse? Oh, come on. Literally seconds away from getting that guy. This is why we take the Spitfire. You think you can pick on our team willy-nilly? With 0 retribution? Think again, fool. Just have to love this thing. Beautiful. Is that a yak? Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's the evil yak 9K. If he went vertical, he probably could have stalled us out and done something, but you can't just turn fight with me. It's a yak 9K, yes! That another yak? It is. Hey, there's another enemy plane up. Lovely. Alright, he almost got us, but we should just outturn him now. Yeah, it's an IL. What is bro doing? He does turn remarkably well, but he still doesn't outturn a Spitfire. He also certainly doesn't have the energy retention for it. And we pull in and take him out of the sky. This guy's going head on. Got a hit. Yeah, the anti-air is going to kill us now. It was a good run. Our job's not exactly finished now, though, is it? I almost always recommend you hit the deck instantly off spawn, especially in a good turn fighter like this. Sure, you could try for the energy advantage, but generally I like to sneak up on enemy planes. Alright. Beautiful. Took that one out, and now we turn onto the attacker, whatever this thing is. I actually don't know what this thing is. However, we do outturn him, and not even his anti-air is going to save him now. It's a Sea Fury. Okay. Pretty annoying how many planes they spawn, right? I shouldn't be able to get 7 air kills in a ground RB match. That's so stupid, dude. Like, people talk about all the time, US players spawn in so many planes. German and Russian players spawn in just as many, if not more. It was a good game. And you make so many silver lions from taking out aircraft with a premium aircraft. There's enemies out there. I kind of want to get one before peeking back down. Oh! Hello, Focke-Wulf. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hello, enemy. Yeah, that was not a good shot anyway. Enemy SPG. Normal Tiger. Gunner loader. And... nice. Oh! Not totally confident on what to do. Why is the lag getting worse? This is so annoying. What do I have to do? I already reinstalled the entire game. I'm losing it, dude. I need... I think it's just because I'm on Linux. I would buy a new graphics card or something, but I don't even think that would fix it. And I'm certainly not switching to Windows. Windows is terrible. Cupola? Yes. That's just Commander Gunner Loader. I'm gonna rush him and go for this kill. He might get his commander back first, though. Yeah, man, that sucks, dude. I don't even know what to do at this point. Hello, VK. Oh, hello, VK. Driver on this guy. There we go. Thank goodness the 50 cal worked. 1, 2, and a plane kills us. This guy's turning? Why? Why would you turn? Critical hit. A lot of people just don't seem to understand how jets work. Severe damage. Severe. Well, that was a decent match anyway. And we're dead here. Okay, let's shoot at this guy. Oh, I got 2 of them with artillery. Okay, we actually one-shot him. It's a normal Tiger. Okay, I was worried we might not be able to go through it there. Oh, I didn't know that we could go through that. Now you're at an angle. Honestly, pretty happy with how we're doing today.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
What? Why is this game so terrible, dude? What even happened? Thank you, M44. Thank you for the help, bro. This game never ceases to amaze me. Hello, Panther. Hey, bud. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, that was close. That was incredibly close. Hello, Panther. All right. I'll just leave that guy be. Maybe somebody will get him. Hello, Panther. Commander Gunner Loader. And... beautiful. Hello, Panther again. Feel good about how we're playing. Just not about how the matches are going overall. See what I mean? Sometimes you just shoot Panthers and they don't die. It's ridiculous how small the detection zones are on these maps. I can just push in between their spawns and nobody's the wiser. Hey, pal. Oh, wait, we can't get a nuke this match. I didn't realize it wasn't a 6.7 game. Well, now I feel like I just bullied them for nothing. Okay, that works. I really wish bushes weren't a thing. I couldn't tell what that was. I wasn't exactly sure where to shoot it at first. Hello. Alright, T-25, you gonna die? Well, I can get him before that happens. Don't really know where to... Give me your turret face. Commander Gunner in his breach is red. That is enough for me to push that. How did he get... I don't get how people fire with red breaches, bro. It doesn't even remember what my shot was. I'm looking through my hits. It doesn't even remember the shot that went through. T-34. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I love this game so much. This is the best game of all time. I love how ammo explosions kill me so often. Yeah, that was my fault. Thank you, guys, and I'm so sorry for being next to my teammate when he died. That's on me. All right. Thank you, oh gracious Gaijin, for letting me play your game. What a privilege it is. One way or another, this nuke's happening. There we go. Cargo port. We actually got a decent map. We're gonna get the nuke this time. I'm telling you. Yes, thank you, Kaijin, for the lag. I love the lag. Every time I open this game, I'm like, can I have more lag, please, Kaijin? And you're like, you're welcome. I would love to give you more lag. One down. That's good enough for me. Now we move somewhere else. Loader cannon breach. Seem a little low. Good enough. Okay, this guy just shot our friendly. Should just be able to peek around the corner nicely. Yeah. Hello. There's someone to the left here. Hello, Tiger. What are you... Sorry, Panther. This is where the M18 shines, of course. There's two Tigers. There's one there and the one coming around the corner. No, thank you. Come on, reload! Come on, an ace crew would have done it. What do I do there, dude? Hello, Yad Tiger. Loader is it? What do you mean? I know this thing has a lot of armor, but come on. Go through. Thank goodness. Yes, Tiger. There we go. Okay. I would much prefer this match be extended a bit longer. Okay, there's still a small chance, but we've gotten Air Force, bro. Hello, Panther. That should be a good bomb. Yes, it is. If I get this guy, I might actually have it. He has one crew member left who's red. Okay, is that enough? Is that enough? It's enough. Let's go. That counts. Don't you love the beautiful sounds of nuke sirens? Isn't it just the best? That's pretty sick. That's the M18. I wouldn't call it overpowered, but it's still my favorite light tank in game. I'll do the math on what our KD was. Also, let me know if this was a decent video or whether the intro was a bit excessive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.